पोथी पढ़ी पढ़ी जगमुआ पंडित भया न कोई, ढाई आखर प्रेम के पढ़े सो पंडित होए. Hi, my name is Arunima Sinha and I've been an English educator close to a decade now. I'm a TEDx speaker and a writer. So why did I start a video about the importance of English with a Hindi quote? I did that to show you that I have a very sound base of my mother language, okay? My mother tongue, it's there inside me. And to drive on this point, even before putting it up formally, that it is not unpatriotic to learn a foreign language, okay? So it's fine if you just want to learn a foreign language, if it adds into, your personality, if it adds value to yourself. 5 most important reasons why you should learn English. The first one, and a very obvious one, opportunities. Okay, so there are a number of opportunities that you get because of learning English, whether it be job, you want to crack UPSC, you want to be a doctor, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a leader, or you want to set up your own firm. All these places and all these opportunities, English comes as a handy, value addition to your service. The second most important reason is the international reach that English has. Yes, and we all know that internationally it's the second most spoken language. However, let me give you the stats, okay? So there are 58 countries which speak English as a first language. There are 118 countries which have English as a second language, out of which obviously you know that India is one of them. So whether you talk about the language of the court, the legal language, whether you talk about the corporate language, whether you talk about the language of the internet, the world web that is, you talk about any kind of language, English comes as handy. Even the language of education is English, right? Down in another country, English is the language that you can use as link. If you want to roam around the world, to have a good time with your family, to explore the world, English is the language that will come as handy. The third most important reason why you should learn English, and that is to dive in deeper, is it showcases a great personality, right? Let us not escape judgment, even if we go according to the worldly judgment. Good English and good English comes as handy in building your very good first impression. Public speaking has been considered as the second biggest fear, and what is the first one? First one is the fear of death. Okay, so since public speaking is the second biggest fear that people have, why not just conquer it? It's a part of a great personality, one who can speak in public, and that too an international language such as English. Going deeper down with my fourth point is voice. What is voice? Voice is to be readily, able to express your emotions, your opinions. It is really important to let the world know what is there on your mind and not just pretend to be agreeable to everyone. Voice is very important, and let us just accept to reach an international audience, to reach the world. English is the language. I don't think there is a doubt in that. Driving home the most important of the points, the fifth point, please hear it out properly, is that learning English is a smarter activity. What do I mean by smart? Now please don't think that I mean smart by the kind of clothes that you wear, the impression that you create. Smarter activity in what sense? Smarter in the mental sense, okay? So how is it a smarter activity? When you talk about your mental capacities, what happens with the neurons in your brain? We talk about the left-brained activities, we talk about the right-brained activities. The left-brained people are the ones who generally go by, statistics, surveys, rationality, and there should be logic, there should be result, all these things, so everything should be right there. There should be no abstractions. While the right-brained people go by intuition a lot. They are very creative, they are literally minded. I'm a right-brained person. Anyway, so why is it important to learn English in this scenario? Why am I pointing that out? Right-brained people tend to make emotional decisions. Emotional in the sense, what makes them happy. Guess what? You need a mingling of both the right brain as well as the left brain to make a good decision in your life, whether it be related to your career, your marriage, your love life, about your children, about your parents, anything. Right-brained activities are very important, and learning a new language, especially an international language like English, is a right-brained activity. I've talked more about why English is an important subject in one of my essays, the link of which I'm going to put here along with the video. Let me know if you have any more questions. There is one peculiar question that I've been asked on several platforms number of times, and people to a certain limit consider that unpatriotic on my part to say, especially in relation to the national education policy. People find it very controversial for me to talk about it. However, 2 years ago, I had published this essay, and it was on Dailyo, and it was also published on Twitter. So, and I'll again put the link of that essay here down, which said that we should not corner English, okay? Because the NEP, by the way, NEP is just guidelines, okay? NEP is not the final rule, please understand that. So, wherein NEP said that, we should teach our children in the home language. Of course, there's a linguistic base, why did they say that? And, but the fact is that when you say schools should take up home language as the medium, please understand, those are not the schools, the elitist ones. And all these policy makers, the ones who are framing the NEP so-called, do you think they are going to send their kids to a school which is speaking or, which is teaching in the home language? I think the answer is clear to everyone. And I'm hoping that I've been able to convince you people about the 5 must reasons, the undeniable reasons why you should learn English. I'll see you in the next video very soon. In the meanwhile, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube and my Instagram page. Please like, share and comment. Thank you so much.